Hi there, my name is Thomas Brown from Qualia Counseling Services with physical locations in Brantford, the Ohsweken First Nations Reserve, and in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario. Our services are also available virtually over the telephone or on various online platforms such as Zoom or Skype. Uh, Obviously, we are in some really unprecedented and interesting times. I'm doing this vlog from my home. My kids are downstairs watching a movie. I've got them quiet for a little while so I can do this kind of thing. And my partner is doing work in the office. So we're all home and we're all banging around together and in times that are really obviously very different and very kind of strange for us. I know there's been a lot of things that have gone around on the internet, different poems and memes, and some of them are inspiring and some of them are really funny and goofy, and some of them are, maybe even terrifying. But I wanted to pick up on one kind of post that came across my inbox, and I found it here, so I want to give credit where credit is due. I found this on greatergood.berkeley.edu, and it is a list of 6 daily questions to ask yourself in a quarantine, and these questions were developed by Brooke Anderson. And on the website here on greatergood.berkeley.edu, Brooke Anderson writes some of her thoughts on it, but I wanted to expand on these 6 questions a little bit because I found them really inspiring and useful as I've been making my way through these days. And so I just want to make some comments on them, and hopefully you'll find them useful. So the first question that we ask ourselves, or are invited to ask ourselves on a quarantine day, is, what am I grateful for today? And I'm not sure about you, but gratitude is sort of tossed around quite a lot these days, and I think that some people can kind of think that it's a rather kind of mamby-pamby, wishy-washy thing to do, to sort of think about what's happy. And actually, gratitude and the practice of gratitude, that's an important word, the practice of gratitude, is a really powerful thing, and really practical in some ways, really pragmatic. In a really simplified way, in our brains, neurons that fire together wire together and form kind of structures in our brains. So if we are really prone to negative thinking, that will create structures in our brains, pathways, neural pathways, that will kind of be linked to that negativity. And similarly, when we work and practice thinking in positive ways, or thinking about what we are grateful for or what we appreciate in our day, that too will kind of rewire and restructure our brain and make those neural pathways more available to us, and in the end, make us feel better. And so gratitude is really powerful, and it helps to orient our thinking away from negative and to things that are just a little bit more positive and a little bit more hopeful. Gratitude can be something that we do at the end of the day. We sit and maybe write a list of 3 or 4 things that we were just really happy about in the day. Gratitude can be something that we practice throughout the day and just mindfully take a moment to appreciate maybe that the sun is shining, or that there's something positive happening, or that it's quiet. Maybe that's just me saying it's a little quiet for once. And, oh, that's a very nice thing in my noisy house with my 3 kids. So it can look a lot of different ways, and it doesn't have to be something that is really structured and regimented, but can be something that happens quite naturally. I think, too, that it's important to remember that gratitude doesn't have to be something that's sort of really big and monumental and epic in the day. Grateful that I've, got a new car, or I'm grateful that I solved this major problem in my life. In fact, I think gratitude is better practiced when it's done in ways that are kind of more down to earth and day to day. So grateful for a great cup of coffee. Grateful, that the sun is shining, or grateful in some cases that we have EI benefits, or grateful that we have food in the fridge, or grateful that in some cases that we've woken up today and have the opportunity to live another day. So there's a lot of different ways that we can practice gratitude, and a lot of different things that we can look for to be grateful for. So as we kind of go through our day, I invite you to ask yourself this question: what am I grateful for today? And maybe write a few things down, practice it for a couple of days in a row, and see how that makes you feel. I bet it'll help get you through a day. Thanks.